Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. Welcome back once again. My name is Nick and we're looking at Jetpack Bob. Yes, it's a homebrew published by Douglas Bagnall in 2017. Heavily influenced by JETPAC, the original game on the 16K ZXspectrum by Ultimate in 1983. Now you control this guy called Bob. Much like JETPAC, you must first assemble the rocket, then get enough fuel, then take off and get to the next planet. But this one adds a little bit extra because each level is slightly different in terms of the ledges and the ship changes a bit like, JETPAC did as well, I suppose. Now, you're not controlling a jetpack man, although the same inertia's there. You're controlling this creature called Bob, which isn't quite as good looking as JETPAC. But let's see how this thing goes. Now, if we collide into any of the enemies, we don't die straight away. We just lose a bit of our shield, so there's a bit more leeway here. And you can't shoot right across the screen and turn up on the other side or go backward and forwards. Right, one bit of fuel, so it's a slightly easier game, one would say. Not quite as good looking, but moves quite fast. Let's see if it brings us an extra bit of variety. But good to see, I am a sucker for JETPAC, and this is going to bring a little bit of variation, I think. So let's get this last bit of fuel. So the jeopardy isn't quite as much. Every time you take off the rocket, your strength will go up a little bit more, as you can see represented by the shields. Now, each side you'll see the shields left, green and red. Right, and as you can see as well, different from the original JETPAC, it's put the rocket in a slightly different place. As we shoot these bubbles, I am forever shooting bubbles. Yes, that's right. So I would say track this one down if you're a JETPAC fan. It gives you more of the same, but it's Jetpack Bob. I would have preferred sort of like a Jetman with a jetpack rather than this yellow box, but that is just me. I'm sure they went in their own direction for some reason. So this is by Douglas Bagnall in 2017. Plays quite well, moves quite fast. Can't see any colour clash about the place. And we've taken off again. So this is an easier challenge than JETPAC. Right, we've got two ledges this time on stage 3. Lives are in the top left, you've probably seen. So it says The Adventures of Bouncing Bob, Jetpack Bob. Right, okay. Different enemies each time. These ones don't look like they're going to give us too much trouble because they're just staying far left and right. Oh, they're gradually moving in. Right, okay. So they're gradually homing in on us. Doesn't look like there's any like crystals or diamonds to collect for bonus points. It is just hardcore assemble the rocket, get the fuel, get to the next planet type stuff going on. Whoops, we seem to have dropped that bit of fuel. Let's get back over here. One bit left. UK won, the rocket says. Be good to get to the next rocket. And away we go. We're up into the atmosphere. I would say track this one down. It's not offering a great deal more, to be honest with you, but it's different stages at least. I think we just need to do this and then the rocket takes off. It's good that they've differentiated it in that just one hit and you're dead. This has changed, of course. You've got the shield activated. But one bit that worries me slightly is that goes might go on forever. Even the nincompoop game player like me might be going on for quite some time. But anyway, it eases stress, I suppose. Gives you a bit of fun. Takes you out for a while if you want to waste a bit of time. But it's not really wasted, is it? Anything retro or even homebrew on a retro system. One left. The stages certainly don't take as long to do, that is for sure. We're going to be up again. UK 1. I'm a little bit worried now how long this gameplay review thing is going to last. Now, it's not always about great gameplay, although it seems to be happening here. It's about what you would have thought on your first or second go, and would there have been enough there if you want to come back. I would come back to this a few times, but I think the level of easiness might worry me a little bit here, as we try and shoot these donuts about the place. Right. Yeah, they're not moving overly fast either, are they? I think Bob can probably take care of these without too much problem. Are they UFOs or are they like donuts with a man sitting on top of the donut? Yeah, just one bit of fuel left after this, I think, or is it 2 bits? Let's go round. Well, oh, yeah, one left, and then we're going to take off, and hopefully we'll get a different rocket. If I don't seem to die for hours, I will end the review prematurely. Right, okay, so this is good now. So we've got a different rocket and different colour ledges. I do feel like I'm in a new environment, which is quite good. So the rocket now is UK2. We've assembled that already. By the time it's... yeah. Levels won't last very long here. Going super fast. I'm zipping through here mega fastly. Ludicrous speed. Right, two more bits of fuel, I think, and then it'll be full up. Get that there. Enemy aren't causing too much of a problem, moving as slow as they are doing. One more after this, I think, is it? Yep, one more after that. Just come down here and we're off. Oh man, I want to get in my little rocket ship. Away we go. Nice bit of fuel on the end and nice animation there as it takes off. I'm getting a little bit bored, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a hard sell. If someone hasn't played Jetpack in the day, they might find it a bit hard to get into this one. Not quite sure how many stages it's got, but it's definitely seemed like it's very doable to me to complete this maybe on your first or second go. As we know, I'm not the best at these sort of games, although I played Jetpack a little bit back in the day. I'm flying through. I don't know how many rockets we've assembled now, but quite a few rockets. Right, these alien guys, they look like they start off nice and turn into hideous demon type people. They didn't even get close to me that time, did they? I'm away. If you have spent the time and completed this right to the end, let me know what happens at the end, or does it go on forever and just loops back to the start? I'm just trying to make out Bob. Is he some kind of robot or something? He's a big yellow circular thing, or is he a man in a little ship? I'm not quite sure. Perhaps he's a man in a ship. A man in a square ship then goes to the rocket to take off finally. Let's see if we can get to rocket UK3, and I think it's pretty much a dead cert as these asteroids go back and forward across this planet, whatever it is. It doesn't tell you what planet it is. We've got 5 lives now. Take a while to lose all them, I would have thought. Away we go, up into space to the next planet. Oh, it's cutting it a bit fine with those ledges there. Cool, I think we scratched the paintwork there. Yeah, so we got one bit of fuel before even the first bubble could even get on the screen. 2, 3. Yeah, so easy this game. Oh man. Right, okay. There's the third one. 2 bits of fuel left and then we're done. 1 left. And there it is. If on cue. Oops. Yeah, this shield element, although it's a nice idea, it just makes the game well too easy. But we're down to about 3 left on a shield, so maybe it's going to get much more difficult a bit later on. So the ship's in the middle, so we just need to defend it each side. And the fuel's going to keep... Yeah, the fuel's coming... Yeah, as long as the fuel comes dead central, I think we're going to... Yeah, easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And this is Nick's happening. The enemy don't seem to be coming anywhere near the middle at the moment. I don't think this mob did before, did they really? I do like the explosions, that's quite cool. There we go, so that was the quickest one ever. That was the quickest one ever. No resistance offered at all there. Oops, right, okay, you ship 3. The best bit about this is getting to the new environments each time. And this is like, well, it's a bit like Mars, isn't it, I suppose. Let's construct this rocket then, it's UK3. Sometimes the stuff takes a while to update on the screen and there's a bit of things left over. Or did I die then? Not quite sure. Might have done. No, I don't think so. It still says 5. If we destroy these colour weird alien sort of things, I don't know what they are. Oh, shield's taking a bit of a pounding. We're in the red, but still enough of the shield left over. I don't think it's going to cause too much hassle. Odd sort of rocket, this one. A bit like a Thunderbird. What is it? Thunderbird 3 or something. Well, it's UK3. Stand by for action. Well, we're going to take off anyway. Away we go. UK3 is away. UK3's back again. Same sort of thing. Same sort of thing. Well done if you're still with me, because you've got the gist of this game straight away. You already know if you want to track it down or not. If you're a Jetpack fan or Ultimate fan, I would say track it down. But goes are going to be long because they've just made the thing way too easy. Anyway, you can get a sort of bit of nostalgia buzz. So if you want Jetpack Plus, have a look at that. Game reviewed. If you've got an iPhone or iPad or access to the iOS system, maybe on Apple Mac or something, there is a remake of Jetpack which reviewed on the channel. So check out the iOS playlist. It's pretty much the same as the original Jetpack actually, but they've made some of the graphics a bit better, optional if you want to turn those on or not. Oops, we've kaboomed. So 4 lives left. Don't know if that pad's supposed to be a bit cyan. A bit of colour clash there as that enemy goes over the top. That's a bit weird. Okay. I feel like I'm sort of like playtesting this game, and that this isn't the original. Although it looks nice, it isn't the original finished version. I feel like I'm playing it with a poke on, but I'm not. I could be here all day. Better remember to eat or something. Right, we'll just get off this rocket then, and we'll probably call it a day, if indeed I can get to the end, which is looking like a dead cert. 2 bits of fuel, no enemies come on the place yet. Still no enemy. I've got 3 bits of fuel, no enemies turned up. 4 bits. Am I get any resistance at all? This must have gone wrong. This must have gone wrong. There's no one about. Well, you know, I've had trickier challenges before. Yes. Looks pretty, but flawed in some areas. But overall, I like it. There we go. Right, there's going to be any enemies this time. Yep, they've turned up, but they can easily smash into the sides and stuff. Yeah, they're not going to get me, am I? I'm like cocooned in. It's just getting. It started off easy. It's just getting easier and easier. This thing. Yeah, look, they're never going to get me in a million years. Oops, someone just got me. Down to 3 lives. I've got too cocky there. All right, if the fuel's there, that makes it a little bit tricky. Let's go into our protected cave or centre. Right. 2 or 3 bits of fuel left. Drop that down, there we go. It's always good dropping fuel from a big height onto a rocket. That won't cause any problems at all. I think we need 2 actually. Yeah, one more after that. One more after that, and there it is there. Drop that down and get ready for takeoff again. Away we go. So Bob's taken off on quite a few different rockets today, that is for sure. And now it's the 4th rocket, which I presume this is going to be called UK4, is it? It's sort of like a magenta sort of like planet this time. That's the most streamlined rocket so far. No, it's called E something. E numbers. Right. Bubbles are quite deadly. If you crash into a bubble, of course, you will immediately die. Occasionally, some of the things I'm shooting just gets left on the screen for a while, doesn't it, before the screen updates. It's nice and gentle, this game, if you want something that isn't too much of a challenge. If you've had a busy day and your brain's completely whacked, this might be a good choice of things to do. It's not going to overtax you too much, I don't think, unless you want to get right to the end. Right. Take off. I'm getting a little bit addicted to this, as easy as it is. ZXspectrum, the homebrews just keep on coming, and mods from existing games as well. Jetpack's been looked at a few times, influenced a few other games as well, but this is more of a direct influence, isn't it, on the thing. Jetpack Bob. 2017, this one. I think I mentioned it a few times. Few waves of aliens, but I think you're getting the I think about 4 or 5, isn't there, really? And they just get repeated on the different planets. Jetpack, 16K, Ultimate played the game, 1983, which is a long time ago now. Long time ago. Not as long as the dinosaurs, they didn't play it. But perhaps that's how dinosaurs left the Earth. They didn't go extinct, they just built a big spaceship and went somewhere else. That's possibly could happen. We have to be quite a big spaceship. Obviously, they left all the thick dinosaurs behind that we've now found through fossils and recreated in that film Jurassic Park, or more importantly, the book Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, which is much better than the film. It reads like a horror book. If you get a chance to read that, I know I've gone a bit off subject really, then have a read of that. Yeah, I don't think I can play this much longer due to the amazing easiness of it. Let's just do one last stage maybe, or maybe we might get out early. I've only got 1 life left now actually. Oh, it's game over, there we go. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. I like the graphics, I like the sound, I like the idea, but maybe it's just a little bit too easy. And I think the main character, I would have preferred a jetpack man rather than that yellow square. But it's a good game all round. So hope you liked having a look at it. That was Jetpack Bob, published by Douglas Bagnall in 2017. That's it, based on the Ultimate game from 1983. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.